Right, question come up on my YouTube channel about connecting two households together using one router, one provider between both houses. So if your houses are joined together, so they're literally joined together, then I would run a Ethernet cable from house A, where the router's plugged into, plug it into the router, out into the household B, buy a gigabit switch, plug it into, then obviously buy an AP unit, wireless access points for that household, plug into the switch, and you've got then Wi-Fi going there. Brilliant. Cable is king. But if your household is separated between a driveway, you've got a space between your neighbours, and it's not mega far apart, then I would do an outdoor wireless AP unit that will create a wireless link between both households. Now, you can install that on the guttering, the drain pipe that comes down the back of the house, as long as they're literally in a line of sight with each other. Creates a wireless link between them. Very easy to set up these days. You normally got button pairs, it joins. And either side, the AP units have these LED lights that will show you the strength that it's connected at to make sure it's beaming exactly right. So that's important. You still need to run an Ethernet cable into the house, into the router, and you need to run a cable into a switch this side. Then buy another AP unit for indoor access that will then go from there, that will then give you Wi-Fi in the household. So these outdoor AP units will create the actual wireless link between the two households. But if the houses are together, like common places in the UK are, then you can just run a cable between the two. It's going to be much more easier and a cheaper solution. You can buy outdoor cabling really cheaply. You can buy it already terminated on the ends, so you don't have to worry about making connectors on the ends as well, and buying the tools to go with it. It's very, very simple and very easy. And cable will last a lot longer. Where AP units, broadcasting, eventually over time they'll get old, you'll need to replace it. With cable, it'll run a lot longer than that, it'll go for many years. Then all you need to do is make sure you've got the router on this side here, and most of the routers in you get these days with ISPs, they have like 4 or 5 ports on the back of them anyway. Run a cable from there outside, back into the other house. I'll buy a switch, plug it in there, then you can plug in whatever devices you want into it as well. And you've got a simple, easy sharing internet between both. Then you can both share the internet cost. As simple as easy as that. If, for instance, there is also, you can still use a wire version if your household is split apart. Maybe say it's about 6-7 meters in between household A and household B. You've got a driveway and you've got fencing in the way. You can still run a physical cable over the top. Right at the top, you need to get some tall ladders, install it at the guttering level, take it into the attic and bring it down into the house to where the router and your switch is going to be. That way it's out of everybody's way. And it's a bit like what BT do with the BT poles, running a cable between them. So you can connect, you can create a wire, install a wire across, and then run the cable over it with cable ties that strengthens the cable during wind, if you've got terrible wind speeds where you live and stuff. Wire is king. It's going to last you a long time. It's going to be cheap to install rather than running 2 wireless AP units between them. I would only install 2 wireless AP units if the households had quite a long distance between each other and you can't run a cable. That's what I would do. They need to be in line of sight as well. The further the distance, the more accurate they need to be, and you've got to make sure the terrain you're trying to point to each other has a clear line of sight. Otherwise it's not going to work properly. It's going to be hassle. But yeah, if your house is next door to each other or got a slight gap between, you've got a driveway, run a cable. It's so much more cheaper. So hope that helps out. If not, it doesn't help you out or I haven't answered your question correctly, please send me an email or comment in below and I'll send you an email, and then you can give me the whole, or you can even phone me in the UK and let me know what your scenario is, and I'll help out to guide you in the right direction, type of equipment that you need, what's worth, how it's a good way of how you would set it up. Because I always put my shoe, if that's me, what would I do? So I'll give you the guidance as best I can. So yeah, just fill me in. Anybody out there got common questions on home setups, networking, small office business, all that kind of stuff, you want to know, you're upgrading something to something, let me know and I'll help you out best I can. It's a free service, you know, but if you do like what I do, please do buy me a coffee at the link on screen now, and I'll see you guys on the next video very soon. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Alex.
And we are from
SMJ Media Group.
If you enjoy our content, which helps to support local businesses as well as creating fun videos, please help to support us by going to
buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group.
Thank you.